Because you are the lawyer to the protesters. So maybe give us an insider scoop.
I know that for Lagos, let me start with Lagos. Some discussions have been taking place, and from what I have heard, from what I know, the protesters have a bit re-strategized in Lagos. There's a plan to hold a candlelight procession to honor some of the protesters that have been killed, that have been attacked, and also the journalists that have also been victims of the clampdown on the protesters. For other parts of the country, whether the momentum has reduced, I think you have to contextualize it. The important point is that Nigerians...
Yeah, I'm talking about Lagos.
Yes, in Lagos, is anyone surprised? You see what is happening at the Gani Fawehinmi Park. And it is painful to me, as a disciple of Gani Fawehinmi. It is painful to me, as someone that took inspiration from Gani Fawehinmi, that the Lagos state government that named that park in his memory, in his honor, is sitting back and is allowing the memory of our legend to be dishonored by permitting, directly or indirectly, criminal elements and thugs to unleash mayhem at the park. I have been there a couple of times during the course of this protest. And you see these thugs basically invade the place, chase people, attack journalists, beat up people, and ask them to leave in the full glare of the CP. And when I spoke with the commissioner of police, he had assured us that as long as the protesters are gathered at the park, they were going to be protected. That has not been the case. It is also very painful that it is also the Lagos state government that went to court to limit the protesters to the park. In fact, we are hearing that yesterday, they went back before the vacation court and got an further extension. So the Lagos state government says, no, please stay at the Gani Fawehinmi Park, which is even an infringement on the right to peaceful assembly, and that will be challenged. And at the same time, thugs are attacking people at the park. People are being hunted. For what? Nigerians have the right to gather. Nigerians have the right to express themselves. People have also been arrested. Well, thankfully, we've been able to get them out. But that is not the case in many parts of the country. And the protest in Lagos has been largely peaceful. Look at the report your reporter is giving you in Port Harcourt. Look at what is happening in Abuja. Even Kano, peaceful protesters are being attacked. What does the government want? When you say people should not protest peacefully, what are you calling for? Because they keep talking about violence. Government is the one that is instigating this violence. If the government has no hand, I want the commissioner of police, Lagos State, to tell Nigerians how many of these thugs have been arrested, including those who attack journalists, and in other parts of the country. When are they going to be arraigned in court? So that we will know that the police is not complicit? Because let me also mention to you, some of the people that we got out of detention, especially those at the Lekki toll gate, do you know that they were arrested? In fact, not arrested, they were grabbed by thugs, kidnapped by thugs, and handed over to the police. This is not hearsay. So this has to stop.
We're going to get the CP to maybe react to some of these things, because I know that Lagos State government has also opened a channel of engagement. But we must thank you, Inibe Effiong, legal practitioner, and one of the lawyers to the protesters. So you didn't tell me, are they going to stop in day 10 or they will continue? Just one.
Officially, it was stated for the 10.
Okay.
And I expect the action to go on.
All right. Thank you so much.
Because the government has not addressed the demands.
We're totally out of time. Baba Dantier is the Honorable Commissioner for Information in Kano State. I want to thank you, sir, for the short time you have that you brought your insight. And our eyes are also very strong on Kano, given what we've seen in the last few days. Thank you, sir, for coming on the program. Inibe, thank you as well.
Thank you.
Well, that's it on the program. Thank you so much for your time and company. I'm Jeffrey Uzonga. Politics.